Fridays in my weekend forecast because even though I included it in the work week forecast, oftentimes it's a 5-day forecast. Oftentimes it leaves a little bit to be desired in terms of its accuracy because it's a 5-day forecast. And so if you're looking for a Friday forecast, here you go. It's also going to be included today just as an update on what we talked about on Monday. All right, in terms of what's going on weather-wise, you can see on the radar we've got on the west side of this big area of high pressure that's over the eastern part of the United States, we have moisture streaming north from the Gulf of Mexico all the way up into Canada, and then it kind of comes up over the ridge, and little pieces of it are starting to want to try to come down to the east. All of that rain has basically been to the east of Vermont this morning, although we had some clouds this morning. They'll break up and give way to mostly sunny skies today. And then there is a front which is a little hard to see because the radar doesn't show up as well in Canada, but that is going to try to make its way towards us by late in the weekend, and will eventually be cooling us off Sunday afternoon, as we won't be quite so above average by Monday as we have been the last several days and as we will be this weekend. In terms of the upper level, you can see we have this, and I talked about this on Monday, this really classic omega block. Big upper level low pressure to the west, big upper level low pressure to the east, and then a big ridge in the middle, and so it kind of looks like a big old letter omega. Down goes the jet stream, up, over the ridge, down, and then around again. Or like, kind of looks like a cowboy hat as well, if you're not familiar with the Greek alphabet. So anyway, that's a very blocky pattern, so even though we are going to see a front move through, this will be the overarching upper level pattern for a while, and oftentimes these patterns repeat themselves once or twice and they can kind of hold on for a few weeks, at least in the big term. Doesn't mean our weather won't change specifically here in Vermont, but that this general pattern is likely to persist for a few more days, for into next week at least. In terms of the synoptic setup, we've got a bit of a trough. That's what's giving us the showers east of us this morning, but we'll be behind that today. We'll have some clouds, but be mostly sunny skies, and we'll be warm again. And here's the beginning of our front that's way off to our west that will be approaching us by Sunday. On tomorrow, you can see that storm has started to, the low pressure system has moved off to the east, and it is starting to drape the front towards us. We could get a few showers and thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon way out ahead of that front. They would be brief. I don't think they'll be real strong, but you just have to keep an eye to the sky tomorrow afternoon. And then on Sunday, we have a much better chance of some showers and thunderstorms. If we get any severe weather, this would be the time we would get some of that severe weather. I think that's not a high likelihood, but it's definitely possible as the front really moves through and we start to cool off by Sunday evening and feel much drier as well. The humidity will start to fall and will be much cooler than we are right now. In terms of the overall forecast, what are we looking at? Today we're looking at mostly sunny skies, a few more clouds in the afternoon, and we'll be up in the low to mid 80s. Some of us in the valley locations would be surprised if Bennington got to the upper 80s today. Rutland could be upper 80s today. Very, very warm for this time of year. Tomorrow, a little bit cooler with a little bit more in the way of clouds. It'll be close to 80 again. Those showers would probably be mid to late afternoon would be the chance of them. And then on Sunday, as we look at what's happening, we're sunny in the morning. We'll see some peaks of sun in the afternoon, but certainly a chance of some showers or thunderstorms. These would be the ones that could be severe. We'll be in the mid-70s, but as you can see, by Sunday evening, we're starting to cool off into the mid-60s, and we'll be much cooler by Monday. So that's kind of the general look at what the forecast is doing. In terms of outdoor activities, it's warm and somewhat humid, not super humid, but warm, especially warm for May today. Tomorrow, same kind of thing, a little bit more humidity. Tomorrow, small chance of a thunderstorm in the afternoon. And on Sunday, just keep an eye to the sky if you're outside doing anything for those afternoon thunderstorms. And if you're in the evening and you want to start to feel a little bit cooler, if you're not quite ready for summer yet, by Sunday evening, a bit more of a spring feel will come back as we get back towards a little more typical temperatures for late May. So that's what your weather's looking like for the next 3 days. I'll be back on I'll be back on Monday with a look at your work week forecast. I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons, thank them for supporting my channel, and also encourage you, if you haven't before, to subscribe to my channel. YouTube channel helps make sure that you get all of my videos.